Hey y'all, good morning or evening, whenever you are taking this class. Welcome to your 30-minute Vinyasa Flow. This is just going to be a nice 30-minute exercise to get in a good stretch, to get the body nice and warm through some of our flows, and then of course we will cool down and stretch it out. If you're taking this during the holiday season, this is the perfect way to get in some movement while also getting some relaxation and really just getting in tune with your practice. You do not need any equipment other than your mat, water, towel if you want it, and then we're going to go ahead and get started in an extended child's pose. Meet me with your knees down on your mat, your arms out long in front of you, and then slowly let your forehead come all the way down onto your space. We'll start off our class with a nice big inhale in through the nose, fill up the lungs. Big belly exhale out to let it go. We'll take that again. Big breath in, fill up the lungs. Big open mouth exhale out to release. On your next inhale, slowly shift forward to a tabletop pose. Stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Big arching out of the spine. Exhale, cat pose. Rounding and curling, pressing away from your mat, gazing in towards your belly. We'll take that breath to movement. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat, press away. One more time through, inhale, cat. Big exhale, cat. Come back down to that neutral spine. Left hand plant center, right fingers rotate and reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, pull through, thread the needle right side. Right arm comes under. Option here, you can take that left arm long out in front of you or take a bind behind the lower back. First side body stretch here, finding that length through that right side. Holding for just 3, 2, 1. Left hand plants back down, right fingers reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, right hand plants center, left fingers rotate and reach. Thread the needle left side, pulling the fingers under and over to the right. Same options for that right arm, reaching out long in front of you or taking a bind behind the lower back. Stretching out the left side. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Right hand plants back down. Just press forward to your tabletop pose once again. All right, y'all, I'm going to spin towards you. You're going to send your right leg long out behind you, squaring your hips down. Slowly bring right knee in towards nose for a crunch. Send it back out long. Watch me here. Tuck right toes down. Lift up, drive left knee in towards nose. Drop back down. Right heel kicks up. Knee to nose, pull it in. Send it out. Tuck toes, lift up, crunch. Little combo move here. Starting to warm up through that center. Pull in, squeeze, lengthen, tap toes down, crunch, lifting left knee off your mat. Good, y'all. You keep going with this combo at your own pace. Don't feel like you have to take this super fast. We are still warming up the body here. Give me about 10 more seconds. Squeeze through center, nice and strong. For 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, watch me kick your right leg out to the side. Lift up to a T shape. Side body stretch. Right arm comes down. Left arm reaches up and across. Nice big reach here, lengthening out through the lats, getting deeper into a side body stretch. I've been running a lot recently, so this feels really nice. All right, now cartwheel the arms back to the T. Left arm plants, right arm reaches up and across. Modified side plank here. Holding, big reach up and across. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your tabletop pose. We're gonna switch that combo move other side. Left leg long this time. Pull knee to nose, crunch, lift, tuck left and down, right knee crunches up to nose, back down, lift, back in, center, lengthen, tap, and crunch. lunge. So when you're crunching knee into nose, I want you to think similar to your cat pose, rounding and curling through that spine. You keep going here with this combo move, moving with control. Beautiful, y'all. Evening out our side. Doing it all over again. Give me about 10 more seconds here. You got this. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Left leg goes out long this time. Coming to that T shape. Right arm reaches up and across the start. Lengthening out through that lat. Amazing work, y'all. Stretching is so important, especially if we're doing a lot of cardio, strength training throughout the week. All right, switch. Right hand plants, left arm reaches up and across. Which is why yoga is so amazing to really complement all of our other workouts. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Just sweep back forward to a tabletop pose. Tuck the toes under, lift up, downward facing dog. Hips high to the sky, pressing into the hands. Let's start to pedal out the feet. Stretching down the backs of the legs. Good, y'all. Pressing more into the palms if you can. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover to a plank pose. Just hold your plank. Strong high plank. First one of your class. Squeeze belly to spine. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips back to that downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step feet right behind your wrist for a ragdoll pose. Opposite hand grabs opposite elbow, letting your chest melt forward. Last little bit of our stretch here before we start to move. Nodding your head yes, shaking your head no. Fingers drop to your mat in 3, 2, 1. Fingers drop to your mat, roll up to standing, 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands to heart center, close down your eyes or dim your gaze. Set an intention for your practice this morning. I invite you to be fully present within the 4 corners of your mat for the next 25 minutes or so to get in this time for you. We'll seal that in with 1 breath. Inhale, lift the crown of your head. Big belly, exhale out, let it go. Drop your arms by your side, blink your eyes open. Starting with a sun salutation A, inhale, mountain pose. Nice big reach up overhead. Nice neutral spine, squeezing belly in. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, goalpost out the arms for a back bend. Press hips forward. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, grab your left wrist with your right hand, curtsy lunge back with another side body stretch. We are really loosening up through our sides, especially if you're sitting in a chair at a desk all day long. This is gonna feel really nice. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Switch out the grip, switch out the curtsy lunge, side body stretch, other side. Reaching it up and across. Good. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach through center, forward fold. Reach down for the toes. Inhale halfway, hands to shins, nice flat back. Exhale back to a high plank. We're gonna shift forward and back on the toes. 2 inches forward, 2 inches back. We're gonna be warming up for our chaturangas. No, these are always optional. Holding here, shift for 4. Shift all the way forward in 3, 2, 1. Shift all the way forward. Lower down to your belly. Arms stay squeezed in towards your side. Let me scoot back so you all can see me. Inhale, baby cobra. Press with the palms. Lift the shoulders, head and neck. Good. Exhale. Release. 1 more. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift up. Exhale. Let it go. Tuck your toes under. Press up to a high plank. Nice and strong. You got it. Exhale. Downward facing dog. All right, y'all, let's take that breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, hop, or flow to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, root to rise. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side body stretch with a curtsy lunge to the right. Pull up and across. Inhale through center, switch out the grip. Curtsy lunge to the left. Ooh, losing my back. Inhale, reach center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, back to your high plank. We'll take our first chaturanga. Inhale, shift 2 inches forward on the toes. Exhale, lower down, low plank, arms into the side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip the tops of the feet, lift the thighs, lift the chest. Exhale, back down dog. Good, y'all. Last time through. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step hopper, flip to top of your space. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, building that heat. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side body stretch with curtsy to the right. Inhale through center, switch out the grip. Take it over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, take a chaturanga at your own pace. Jump step, float it back. We meet in a downward facing dog. Lifting the hips high to the sky. Take a nice big breath in. Big breath out, release. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, let it go. Left foot stamps center, right heel kicks up, three-legged dog. Lifting heel high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it in, squeeze. You've seen this move before. Inhale, kick your right heel high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, right foot between the two hands. Drop down to the left knee, inhale, crescent moon. Left knee is down, press forward for a nice hip flexor stretch. Once you are there, if you want to add in the back bend, goalpost to the arms once again, that is just optional here. Press a little bit forward on your inhale. Exhale, half or full split, straightening out your front right leg. All right, we're gonna hold here for a few breaths, letting that chest melt forward. Letting that heart rate come down a little bit. We'll always lift up, go down. We'll be rolling like waves through this practice. I want to make sure you feel like you're getting something out of this workout in addition to these good stretches. One more breath here, inhaling. Big exhale out. Shift forward back into that right leg. Tuck the left toes under, low lunge. Listen for change. Inhale, launch forward, standing L. Right heel, left heel kicks up to the ceiling. Right foot stays down here. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Drop the left foot to meet your right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, chair pose. First time in your chair. Sink your weight down into your heels. Squeeze your thighs in tight. Reach your arms out long in front of you. Hold here, breathe. Exhale, chair plane, arms reach up and back, palms squeeze in. We're still nice and low in this chair. Good, y'all. All right, listen, shift weight into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg lifts. First time playing around with balance. If that is not for you, you kickstand those left toes down, still holding nice and tall here. Squeeze the belly up and in. Take a breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale, step it back, lunge with airplane arms. Right foot forward, left toes back. Nice hinge forward through the hips. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching crescent. Arms out at a diagonal. Slight hinge forward through the hips. Sink a little bit lower. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin open to the left. I will face you all for this first round. Right leg sinks to that 90-degree bend. Arms out to a T. Core pulled up and in. I will always cue re-engaging through that center. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach your right arm up and back. Another side body stretch for you. Hold here. Sink a little bit deeper into that right leg. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down to your mat. Go through your chaturanga flow. We'll meet back in the downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do it again on our left side. Inhale, kick your left heel high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it in, dome out. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Drop your right knee down this time. Inhale, crescent move. Press forward into the hips. Good. If you want to take it to that cactus T back bend, we're holding here, letting that heart rate come down a little bit after moving. Inhale here. Exhale, half or full split. Straightening out that left leg, pulling hips down to heels. A few breaths here, getting deep into the stretch. A few of you know I'm on my running journey. So I do all of these stretches every time before and sometimes after I run as well. They're really great just to get my lower body cooled down or warmed up depending on the day when I decide to do it. Nice and slow, shift forward back into that front left leg. Right fingers frame the left foot, tuck the right toes, lift up, low lunge. Inhale, standing L pose, other side, launching forward onto the left foot. Right heel kicks up high to the ceiling, creating that 90-degree shape between the two legs. Take an inhale here. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit your weight low. We're going to hold here for a breath. See if you can sink a little bit lower, perfecting that form. Inhale. Exhale, chair plane. Sweep the arms up and back. All right, think about shifting the weight into that left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Ooh. Hold here, breathe. Option for that kickstand with those left toes, right toes down. Inhale. Exhale, step it back, lunge with airplane arms. Slight hinge forward through the hips. Good, y'all. Inhale, reaching crescent, arms out at a diagonal, keeping that 45-degree hinge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Spin open to the right. Sink down into that front left leg. Good. T-shape in the body. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up and back. Hold here. Enjoy this nice long stretch before we take a breath to movement. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your arms. Optional chaturanga, meeting back in a downward dog. You can always go plank to down dog. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice big breath in. Big breath out, let it go. All right, y'all, we're gonna take that breath to movement. Inhale, kick your right heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it and squeeze. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Listen for change here. Launching forward right away into that standing out. Inhale, lift that left heel higher. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair plane. Shift the weight into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg lifts. Exhale, lunge with airplane arms. Step it back. Ground through the feet. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your arms, chaturanga. We are moving fast, getting that heart rate lifted. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, kick your left heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it and squeeze. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, launch forward, standing out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Shift the weight into that left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it down and back. Lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your arms, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take two breaths. Big inhale in. Exhale, forward. Breathe. Inhale one more time. Exhale out, let it go. All right, y'all, we'll take that one more time through. We're gonna add on a good amount and play around more with our balance. When you are ready, inhale, kick your right heel high. Exhale, knee to nose. Listen, inhale, right heel back high. Right knee, right tricep, squeeze the right oblique. Inhale, kick your heel high. Step it through, low lunge. Inhale, standing L, launch forward onto the right foot. Shiva squat taps. Tap left ankle down towards your right. Lift up and back. Inhale and exhale, stretching down the back of the leg. Big lift and tap. You have this for 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale to a chair. All right, y'all, we're gonna play around with diver's pose. We're gonna start by bringing the hands to heart center. Option one, you lift up, let me walk back, lift up onto one of your right toes. Option two is you lift up onto both of your toes, and then you can reach for option three, reaching the arms out long. So I'll start here, we're in the chair. If you just wanna hover one leg, you can, just to get comfortable with your balance. If you want to fully commit to both heels lifted, you can meet me here. And then that most advanced option, reaching the arms out, sitting down, squeezing the thighs in. Full body coordination here with this diver's pose. Woo. All right, I'm getting back into it. If you fall, that is okay. 10 more seconds, breathe. Maybe you exchange out that heel. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Chair plane, let it go, sweep the arms back. Shift the weight into the right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Lift up high. Take a second to breathe here. Hands back to heart center. Cross left ankle over right knee, so you're in that standing figure 4 position. You can hang out here this whole time, or slowly, if you want to sit the weight back into the heel and then send the booty back towards your mat. That standing figure 4 stretch, feeling it and running along the outside of the left leg here. We are adding on, we are intensifying before we get to the ending where we get to get some good stretches in. Holding for 10 more seconds here. Can you sit a little bit lower? Yes, you can. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane pose. Hinge forward through the hips. Create that T shape in the body. If you do not want to balance, you kickstand the left toes down, still keeping the hinge forward in the top. We are hitting it all in this 30-minute practice. Try and keep your hips square down towards the mat. Gaze out and diagonal in front of you. Holding for 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. Step it back, lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up to your left. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Listen for change here. Exhale, arms back out to a T. Straighten out that front right leg. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Legs are both straight, a nice gentle bend. Arms at 12 and 6. Rotating up, bringing the gaze up towards those left fingers. Feeling that nice side body stretch here, y'all. All right, you're hanging out here. I'm gonna demo how you can get into your last form of balance on this right side. If you want to take a half moon pose, you bring your fingers down towards your toes. You kick that left leg up. Woo! Have not done this one in a minute. This is if you want to take your half moon. So gazing up, you choose. You have 2 breaths here. Inhaling out. Woo! For 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly step it back if you're in that half moon. Inhale, reverse triangle. Take that bend now, that front right leg. Exhale, cartwheel your arms, go through your chaturanga. We will meet back in a downward facing dog. We do that one more time through. I will meet you there. Big breath in, big breath out. Right foot centers, inhale, left heel kicks high. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it. Inhale, kick your left heel high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, squeeze your left heel lift. Inhale, kick your left heel high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, launch forward, standing L. Shiva squat, tap. Tap right ankle to left. Lift up, squeeze. Lower, tap. Lift it up and back. Little lower body work for you here. Just 10 more seconds. Stay with it. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Listen for change. Exhale, drinking burst. Let me step back. I always get too close. All right, so arms are back in your chair plane, lifting up on the toes. Slightly different than our divers. A lot of this comes down to core strength. So really making sure that center is nice and knitted in. And if it's too much, you can always put the heels back down. Breathe. See if we can sit just a little bit lower. You are crushing this. For 3, 2, 1. Plant the heels down. Shift the weight to the left leg. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right leg lifts this time. Take a moment to get your solid foundation here. Bring your hands to heart center. Cross right ankle over left knee, spin knee out to the right. All right, we hold here. This is option one. Option two, you sink a little bit deeper into the stretch by sitting the hips down towards your mat, which means you have to balance more onto that left leg. Inhale in. Exhale out. Calm the mind, come back to the present, just a little bit more work before we get to stretch it out. Take another breath in. Take another breath out. Now release back to your one-legged mountain, right leg lifts. Exhale, airplane pose. Hinge forward, kick the right heel up and back, creating that T shape. Option, once again, if you want to kickstand the right toes down, while still keeping that nice hinge forward through the hips. Try and square the hips down. I know I tend to want to rotate, but the challenge here is keeping the hips down toward your space. Holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back, lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior 2, spinning into that left leg. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, back to your warrior 2. Take the bend out of that front left leg. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, triangle pose, other side. Arms to 12 and 6. You really want to feel that work here in this right side. Slightly lifting up here. All right, I'm going to shimmy back. Option, you hold the triangle. Or if you want to take half moon, other side. Lengthen down towards the left toes. And then lift, ooh, y'all, up and back. There we go. Try and keep that 90-degree angle here. Arms stacked. I know my form is not perfect right now, but you get the gist of this move. If you want to be here, if not, you are in that triangle. Holding 2 more breaths. Last little bit of balance. You got it. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly step the foot back. Reverse triangle. Straighten out that front left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel down. Last chaturanga of your class. Take it or leave it. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. All right, y'all. Big breath in. Big breath out. A little bit of core work to close us off before we stretch. Shift forward back to a high plank. We're going to go oblique taps. Tap right knee, right tricep. Step it back. Left knee, left tricep. Side to side here, y'all. You got this. Breathe, squeeze. You've already done one of these from your downward dog. You have 10, 9, 8, 7. Give me 6. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, step. Roll it down to a seat. All right, y'all. Kick your heels forward. We're in a modified boat, unless you want to take a full boat. We're going to go Russian twist. Tap left, center, right, and center. I like to end with a little bit of core work here, just to bring us into those final stretches of your class. Stay with it. Woo. For 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, lay all the way down. I will spin at a diagonal. We go dead bug. Arms come to that tabletop position. You extend left leg, right arm, lengthen. Come back through center. Switch out, left arm, right leg. Keeping that lower back flat down on your mat. I always have to remind myself that. We don't want the hips to be pressed up and curving. So we want everything nice, flat, lower. Lift, beautiful, y'all. Big reach. Spin it back through center. You got this. 10 more seconds here. And then we have 2 final pushes for center core. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the head. Keep the table, reverse tabletop leg. Crunches, lifts, and lower. Elbows out wide. Lowering and lifting here. Legs bent at 90. Lift up, squeeze. And release. Let's go. You keep going, y'all. Less than a minute left of your work. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Yogi bicycles. Right leg long twist. Come back through center. Other leg long twist. Side to side, y'all. Let's go. Breathe. Woo. You give me 10 more seconds. Then we are rocking to a plank that we will hold. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock and roll yourself to a plank. It doesn't have to be pretty. Mine is not. Hold your plank, y'all. 15 seconds left of your plank. Let's go. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, strong form to that finish line. Get a little more intense for yoga. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips up high. Take a nice big breath in. Big breath out. Lift up onto the toes. Exhale, heels sink deep into your mat. One more just like that. Inhale, lift up to the toes. Exhale, heels down into your mat. Right heel lifts up high to the ceiling. Exhale, pull it through, half pigeon pose. We've made it to the good part. I highly recommend staying for the final stretch. It'll just be a few minutes and then we will be done. All right, right knee spins towards your right wrist, lifting that chest nice and proud here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower it down to the forearms. I think this is my new favorite Leon Bridges song. I was stuck on Mariella for a while, but now Ain't Got Nothing on You. This one is really good. I know we all have busy holiday seasons, a lot going on, but it's always important to block out at least 30 minutes every day for some you time, for some fitness time. So thank you for being here and committing that time to you this morning, or whenever you are taking this class. Morning for me. Holding just 4, 3, 2, 1. Press yourself back up to your hands, back to your downward facing dog. Quick transition to that left side. Inhale, left heel kick side. Exhale, send it through. Set your base up, left knee spins out, right toes back. Big inhale, lifting up high. Exhale, slowly melt down to the arms. Sleeping pigeon pose. All right, y'all, one more month of the year. I'm trying to figure out cadence for my workouts in 2026. I definitely want to invest in a new camera to make this a little more high quality, maybe a better looking space to record. So if you have any suggestions or things you want, feel free to message them to me. All right, press up to the hands, sink your weight to that left hip. Let's spin both feet around out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach. Exhale, seated forward fold. Grab for your toes. If you can't grab your toes, grab for your ankles, your calves, just as long as you are hinging forward, taking a nice big leap. Seconds holding here. Slowly release the toes. Come to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. We're going to roll out the head and neck. You're welcome to close your eyes here. Drop the chin down to chest. Roll ear to shoulder and back around. Switch out the direction, taking it the opposite way. Twist center, hands to heart, close down your eyes or dim your gaze. Thank you for showing up here and allowing me to guide you through your practice. I hope you were able to stay present and throughout your time on your mat. We'll seal in our practice with one final breath. Big inhale in, big exhale out. Thank you all so much, and I will see you next time.